What's going on, everybody? Jibba73 back with the DoubleEShow trucking channel. Alright, so for those of you on the DoubleEShow, you're going to be a little confused. I'm going to be doing all of my trucking and driving sim games and stuff on my second channel, DoubleEShow Trucking or Double E Trucking. Depends on what URL I can grab when that's available. Link will be in the description below. I am going to be starting a brand new career. We are going to start out with around $60,000 and this old Kenworth K100 truck. We will be doing jobs from Walbert and Sell Goods. I will be a Walbert or a Sell Goods company truck driver until we save up enough money to buy a better truck or upgrade the crap out of this one to make it amazing. And that's the premise. So I want to go full on career mode. I want to go full on, let's see what we can do from scratch. And the only thing I did to get the 60 grand in cash and enough to buy this truck, which was only like 38,000, was I did a lot of cargo market jobs, quick jobs. And I just did a couple of special transport quick jobs, and I just made some money. I didn't take out any bank loans yet. I got the basic garage still and all that, and so that's what we're gonna do. So I painted this truck the color of what works as both Walbert and Sell Goods. I've driven a couple of Walbert trailers and a couple of Sell Goods trailers, and the colors match up pretty nice. And so that's what we're gonna do. Now, I am in Burlington, Vermont, and I am going to be hauling a trailer for, I believe it's Walbert, to Bangor, Maine. And that's going to be our first trip. And we're starting right now. Welcome to the Double E Show. Bad strategy, horribly simulated. All right, everybody, let's get underway with this trip, shall we? Do a little pre-trip inspection. Let's turn on our parking lights, our running lights, should I say, our headlights. Everything seems to be working. We can get underway. Disengage park brake. And, let's bring up our display here. All right, so we're going to pull out here. Looks like we're going to drive up to the corner. Let's poke our head out a little bit. Make sure that we can get out of the car here. It's about 5:45 in the morning. I'd like to get hooked up and on the road by 6:30.
Get ready to turn left.
I did
turn left.
Pay special attention to stiffening up the steering. Playing with the force feedback dampers. Hopefully the steering wheel will not be too god-awful noisy for you. Let's go to F2. Nope, that's wrong. F2, there we go. So I get my side mirror, otherwise I'm going to run into people, I know it. Truck's got a 444 Cummins with a 10-speed transmission. I'm going to be taking a left up here. I'm going to get over. Yeah.
Keep left and then turn left.
I made sure that I instead of having the trailer be 100% uber stable and the truck being 100% uber stable, we are going to have a little bit of sway, a little bit of wishy-washy here and there, and that'll improve as we lengthen the chassis and so on and so forth. Nice stiff steering. I do like the feedback on the extra stiff steering. You can also see in the bottom right hand corner of your screen instead of having a little K100, oddly enough, I switched to an old Peterbilt. Yeah, not sure why I slowed down there. Switched to an old style Peterbilt, just to switch it up, because I always use the K100.
Get ready to turn left.
Yep, we're going to be pulling into looks like Walbert up here.
Turn left.
A little bit of jake brake there.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Alright, pull up, I believe it's right here. Nope, here. Somewhere here is the, there it is, okay. Boom. Let's look at the freight market. We are taking home accessories from Walbert to Charged up in Bangor, Maine. We're gonna take that job. It is located right up here. Very good. So yeah, let's come around over here. We'll back in, hook up, and you can check out the colors of my truck and this trailer and see if they actually match up nicely. Now I do have advanced coupling on. I will be backing into as many spots as I can. So I am going to not, most of the time, I will not be preloaded when we start an episode. Should we hook up? Did I miss it? Nope, right there. Okay. Forward. Take a look here. I'm gonna couple it. Go. Trailer lights look like they're working. Colors look pretty close. The blue's a little off, but it'll work. You can see the Charged trailer there. We got the Walbert. That might be a Walbert trailer as well. All right, let's get underway. We got a pretty good trip ahead of us. It is 6 a.m. Good. I am ahead of the schedule I was setting for myself, and they expected up there at 1:30 in the afternoon. It's actually relatively quick from Burlington, Vermont to Bangor, Maine, but you know, Manfred making the maps the best he can. All right, so we pull out of here. We're going to take a right.
Turn right.
Underway. Now I will eventually, when I can afford to have a CB in the truck, put in a CB.
Get ready to turn right.
I will put in a CB, and we will listen to CB chatter as we drive. Right. Cut that lane a little bit, but not a lot. Not a lot.
Get ready to turn right.
I hate when it does the route advisor, even before they spoke.
Turn right.
Take you as a zigzag through town, instead of just allowing you to go forward and take the next turn. me to take a right up here, and you watch. Don't speed. I got a copper. I do have fatigue enabled. I have fines enabled. Everything is set to as a simulation.
Keep right, and then exit right.
As simulation can get.
Exit right.
Come on, guys. Someone's got to let me in. Wow. Should have known. Should have known. I will remember that for the future. Kind of bully my way in that, didn't I? Oh, there's a rumble strip. I'll try to stay off of that if I can. Alright, speed limit is 65. We're off on our way to Bangor, Maine. Those are the stay awakey strips. Now, because we are driving a company style truck, we need to make sure we do our best to be safe and smart. Right on, right on, okay. Got myself a little screenshot there. Gotta make thumbnails. Oh goodness, happy Monday. So these will be uploaded every Monday at 3 p.m. As on the main channel, DoubleEShow, I'll have videos normally going out at 1 and 2 p.m. And then the American Truck, Euro Truck, other driving games, racing games, whatnot, will go up at 3 p.m. on DoubleEShow Trucking. Off a little bit there. As the AI like to pull in front of you and tap their brakes. Right on. Gotta make sure I got my lights
Go
on.
straight up. Saw that, right? That wasn't just me. Oh goodness, alright, let's see if we can get some cinematics in here. Oh, looks like I'm entering New Hampshire, huh? Woo-hoo-hoo.
speed limit went up to 70. So we will up it to 69. Since I have my cruise control set to increase and decrease in 2-mile-per-hour increments. Just 'cause. That are there must be passing outside a city in New Hampshire. Yeah, so since they don't have any, like, they don't have 89 going across, there's a lot of routes that they don't have on the coast-to-coast map in the Northeast yet. I got to drive from Burlington down through New Hampshire. I believe I go into Connecticut, hook around, and head back up. Might be 93 north. I'm taking 89 south through down into New Hampshire, and instead of being able to go 89 to 93 up around the north of Concord area to cut across, I am forced to go a longer distance. Now, that being said, I can also watch my gas because I own this truck. And I don't want to run out of gas and have to utilize. Wow. That's interesting. That's quite the drop in speed there. Back up to 69 if we can. So we'll keep it at 55, 56.
Go straight up.
54, 55 is better. That way I'm not catching traffic. You know what I mean? 10th gear. Do not cut me off. Thank you.
Go straight up.
Thank you. Heading on. Heading on. So for those of you who don't know, I did grow up in New Hampshire. I was born in the great state of Pennsylvania. And went on to move to New Hampshire when I was what a wee lad. And we're gonna step up the speed. 6. That's 12. That'll get me to 67, 69. Let it settle out and see where it tops me off at, and I'll adjust accordingly. And I spent most of my life in New Hampshire until I was in my very early 20s. No, late teens it was. I moved down to Florida for a few months, try to, you know, get my act together. Jeez. See if I could get a job, make some good money, because there was not a whole lot of
Exit left.
I'm forcing my way in. Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of work up in my area at the time, and so I went down to Florida, and I was unsuccessful at finding anything lucrative for work. So back up to New Hampshire. Spent some time in North Carolina for a little bit, up in the mountains of North Carolina for several months. But in the end, I came back to New England, and then when I met and married my wife, we live in Massachusetts. So I am a masshole. That is the fond nickname that has been given to people who reside in Massachusetts. And it has a lot to do with the way they drive, which is very similar to how the AI drives in this game. Just saying. That's why it doesn't surprise me, and I'm usually expecting it. Alright, let's see, 9 o'clock in the morning. We're supposed to get there just shy of 1 p.m. Gonna quiet down and let you listen to the sounds of the Kenworth K100E. Available now on the Steam Workshop. I would like to someday set up my wheel cam, quotation marks again, but I'm still using the Driving Force GT by Logitech. It's nothing fancy. It's got a 2-pedal setup, gas and brake. It's got a sequential shifter that I use for a manual sequential shifting. And it's a belt-driven force feedback system. So nothing fancy. I think brand new they sold for $100. I picked this up for, I want to say between 50 and 60, maybe 70 used, because there just wasn't anything available new, and I couldn't afford a G27. So, you know, there's that. And yeah, I mean, someday I'd like to get a G29. Portland, Maine, coming at you.
Go straight on.
Really? Now you're gonna race me? You're a jerk. Oh, hello. What was that all about? What a douche. Pardon the language. Back up to a 75 mile an hour speed limit. I think we'll get her at 65 and we'll set it there. Because it'd be a good idea with the way the speed limit keeps jumping to not fidget with it too much. up here to Bangor. Stay off the strips. We get up here to Bangor, drop this load off. We will do a little exploration of Bangor, see if there's anything worth finding. And yeah, well, first of all, we'll drop the load, we'll get paid. That's first. Really? I set it for 65. I know I did. Exploration, or we'll drop the delivery, we'll get paid. I'll say goodbye to you guys. I'll explore the town a little bit, and yeah, we'll see what's happening in Bangor, and we'll look for our next job. For a little bit. Looks like it doesn't want me to use it. Everybody wants to get all fidgety ahead of me. Looks like we have either a ramp truck or a cement truck maybe up ahead that's kind of bottlenecking us a little bit. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, it's a cement truck. And that cargo truck there that cut us off earlier like a donkey. Get to the delivery. Try to give you some outside look. This one. There we go. Beautiful day to do some driving though, right now. Very beautiful day. That bus that was behind us. He thinks he's going to sneak around and jump in ahead of me between this red car and I don't think so. I'm getting right up on the red car's patoot, and then you can cop a walk is what you can do.
Straight on.
Right on. We're in Bangor. Bangor, Maine. Right on. Get businesses straight off the highway.
Keep
Stuff
right,
happening.
and then exit right.
Gosh, I gotta watch where I'm going.
Exit right.
It's hard to look right and steer straight. It just is.
Get ready to turn right.
Okay.
Turn right.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn right as soon as I see whether or not I can.
Turn left.
Okay, got a copper there. Car there. Also taking a left. Left. Okay. Right on. Cool. Discovered a recruiting agency, so if and down the road I feel like I want to expand my trucking company, Double E Trucking, I will do so. There's a motel to sleep. That's good to know. Might not be a whole lot in this town. Just so we know, I got some used cars. I don't need that. I got a used truck.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now finished.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm getting there. This is a bit tough. Trying to get in off the road. Have I passed where? Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see. All right, last bay over. I will do that. Okay. Right on. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull over this way. I'm going to swing around in the other direction and back it in. So here we go. This yard should be long enough to do this. Okay. Now, it's going to be tough to do backing into the right from this direction. But let's give her a whirl, shall we? It won't be super awful bad because of the no nose on this truck if I don't hit this fence. Over adjusted. Yeah, look, I'm like way off. Crap. Well, we're gonna give her a go from here. No, we're not. Cut her in. Should be able to hear them belts whining now. For sure, for sure. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Yep. Still came in too shy. But better this time because I can do this. swing it around this way. And if I have enough room, I can just straighten her out. Forward. Get her over this way some more. Swing it around. Swing it. Swing it. Wait for it. Nope, too far. Might just do this. Pull forward. Well, you can tell I'm out of practice on this whole backing up thing, huh? Go. I can't see that cone, so let me pull forward. There's that cone. Now if I hang my head out, back up to this one over here. Swing it. Swing it. And right there she is. Get her out of reverse. Take a look at her. Oh my God, that was an awful lot of work. Put the parking brake on. Just cut the engine. And detach. And there we go. That was awful. Not a bad trip. All right, so this one made us $11,829 to go from Burlington, Vermont to Bangor, Maine. Gained us some XP. Very good. If I continue here, I've been adding them to long distance so we can get some cross-country trips down the road. And we got new upgrades available right on. All kinds of stuff to look at. Sissel's stuff is there. That's Kenworth. Here we go. We got some racks and blah, 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 and yada, yada, yada. Very good. All right, listen. That's going to do it for this episode. If you liked what you watched, hit that like and subscribe button down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. If you have any suggestions as to what you'd like to see me do here on American Truck Simulator, like try out different mods, whatnot. I do have other modded trucks. Check the playlist description in the playlist section. I have some of the mods that I'm using listed there. But if you'd like to see a screenshot of the mods I am using, let me know. And I will put them up, and then you can also suggest mods for me to try out. That was a failure of epic proportions. But that's going to do it for today's run. So if you like what you're watching, all that good stuff, like and subscribe down below. Tell your family, tell your friends. I will catch you next Monday for another episode of American Truck Simulator. Peace.